Entry Point people? I'm AlphaGX here, and this is a new podcast called, what's it called? It's called something. Actually, hold on, let me restart it, because I don't know if I want to have face in it. Face reveal, even though I already did a face reveal. I won't. Oh, well, yeah, I think I saw one where you did. Let me get one image. Add a new source. I made a thumbnail in a couple seconds, but it's actually high quality because I used the Entry Point font. Actually, I haven't saved it yet. Save as Iron Man. Okay, any transparency will get lost. Get lost! Alright, open this. Alright, let me... Oh, goodness me. That is a... Okay, whatever. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Hi, it's me, AlphaGX, and we're here with Uttermost in our brand new podcast called The Iron Men. This is episode 1 with Uttermost. Featured guests include people. Yay. Anyway, so this is about Entry Point, and I guess other stuff. So the first topic of today, the freelance heist 2021. What do you think the objective of the freelance heists will be, or of any of them will be? I think I watched Unofficial's theory on the freelance heist 2021, and he said that the broker, which is the person coordinating all the jobs, is most likely the person that took out or was taken out by Rose and Jackdaw in Ember Shroud. I forget the name, something French or something. Yeah. And that's who I think it's going to be, because Unofficial has a history of being right. And I think someone also said this will be how the freelancer got his ravens, because the freelancer said when Rose asked where the freelancer got his ravens from, he said it was an old friend, someone I used to know, which leads me to believe that it'll be like something in this, because the raven isn't an extremely important part of the story, but at the same time, it's a pretty relevant part of it. So this podcast will have as many episodes as we do want to, and yes. Anyway, when do you think they're going to be released? Because it kind of has a pattern of like unpredictable releases. Like between the SCRS and Black Dusk releases, they took I think about 2 or 3 months, so which is not a lot of time, especially because the time between the SCRS and the Night Heist was actually, let me see, the time. Oh no, not SCRS and Night Heist was 1 month in between each other, and actually no, that was the scientist in the SCRS, and it took like a long time between each other, but at the same time, I get why the freelance heists have been delayed to 2021 because of that Halloween hit list, and I think it's unfortunate that the Halloween hit list has to be just for Halloween, because Sish probably took like a long time. Yeah, it took 3 months to do that, and it was just for like 1 week. And obviously it was super hyped up by the community, but still, like, that's kind of like a lot of time wasted for just one thing. So anyway, it took 3 months the last time, and that was probably like, I think Sish has been working on it less because a couple of reasons. Mostly because of Sish's new game, Alpha. And you made a video on that, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you made a video on that. That new game was probably one of the reasons why, and also because of obviously the Halloween hit list 2020, which is like that's probably why it took so long. Anyway, it took 3 months for that. So it depends on how elaborate these are going to be. Now, do you know if Sish ever said that, or anybody said it was going to be like, if they were all going to release together, or if it was going to release separately? But this thing is like the night heists were released together, but the main story was released apart. But I feel like it would make the most sense. But I don't know if this is free or paid. Yeah, because then if it's paid, it's gonna probably be released together, which is why the night heists were released together. And the night heists were very fast for Sish, and I think the reason why that they were so fast and the Halloween event was so slow is because Sish is a fast scripter but a slow builder. You know? I think that's why. But yeah, because Sish had already built all of the night heists, and let me see, how long did it take Sish to make them? The night heists. So between the night heists and Halloween Hit List 2019, took Sish about like a month, and that's for 3 different heists. But I think that was because Sish is fast at scripting and slow at building, because those maps were already pre-built. Also, nobody was like in. Nobody else is in Freefall Softworks other than Sish, so nobody else was in the thing, and that's probably why. But yeah, Sish said that Sish was originally planning to bring on new developers, but then I think just decided not to because of the group shout. And also, yes, my mom did just run through there. Stop bullying me in the comments. I can already tell that you're saying something in the comments about bullying. But I think Sish probably has like less motivation because the main story is over, and this is just an expansion of the game. So Sish probably doesn't have as much motivation as, for example, Black Dusk, which I think took like a month. But I think anyway, other stuff that we're talking about. What do you think will happen? Like, what do you think will happen after the Freelance Heist release? New DLCs, new maps, anything like that? Because Sish has a very profitable game, and actually, Entry Point has just started to pick up like more now. Like now, it's getting a lot more popular than it was before, and I guess everybody was just late to the party because Roblox has been recommending Entry Point to a lot of people. Because it's in the up and coming section, even though the game's already complete, which is weird. But what do you think will happen like after they're released? I think it should be like I think it should be instead of a sequel, a prequel, because like, where you can play as Ren or Rose or something. I would like that. Like maybe you could. What I want to see specifically is like a prequel game where you can play in Ember Shroud. Like, I would like that because then you could know exactly what was happening in Ember Shroud. And some of these other, like, it it could basically be like all of the references in the FBI files and in the cutscenes to other heists and operations. Like, you could perform that. Like, I don't know 100% about this, because this would be a pretty fast, like, this would be for speedrunning. What if you could play the Black Dawn? What if you could actually play the Black Dawn? Yeah, I know. And like in the official storyline, we've never actually like used C4 to blast through a wall before. So that would be an epic gamer update. But so you think it would be a different game and it wouldn't be in the same game? Like Payday, the heist in Payday 2? Speaking of those games, I kind of don't like it when it's compared to Entry Point, because Entry Point has its own unique story. Like, I'm in a Payday 2 YouTubers Discord server, and I mentioned Entry Point, and I said, it's a game that is inspired by Payday 2, and then, this is a copy! I hate this because it's a copy of Payday 2, and it's not! It has its own unique story. But yeah, Uttermost just sent me, what inspired the game was, Sish has taken inspiration from other game series, including Hitman, Payday, and Metal Gear Solid and Rainbow Six, but Sish does not want to duplicate a new experience, and I think it's a better experience, to be honest, because, like, it might be more difficult, because in Payday, yeah, like a twist. In Payday, you can't put away your weapons, you can't have more equipment than some stuff. Like, you can't have more equipment than a lockpick. Whereas in Entry Point, you can have a variety of different equipment and still play the game however you want. And, you know, and I think, yeah. Uttermost just said he feels like Jade is going to be the new Rose. But I don't think so, because Rose actually isn't heisting in the series, whereas Jade is actually with the freelancer. Now, do you think these will be solo, or like, because they're getting together a band of people, so naturally it could be solo. Yeah, maybe you have a partner, and I think Jade and the other people, I forget their names, they'll probably be the partners of it. But yeah, that would be perfect. You can say things, you don't have to just send them in chat. It's okay, but anyway, also, there's a bunch of simps for Rose, and at the same time, in the Notoriety server, there are a bunch of simps for Jade, which, if you don't know, Jade is also the Notoriety version of Rose mission coordinator. But yeah, there are a lot of, yeah, you're simp for Ren. But a lot of Jade simps, more than Rose simps. And also, I got banned from the Notoriety Discord. So, okay, I did do, wait, I forget exactly what it was. I think I either said Notoriety server. This was a while ago. But does anybody want to join my server or something? Or is like, I have a Notoriety YouTube channel or something. I did something along the lines of that. But I feel like self-promo shouldn't be an instant perm ban, especially in, like, servers, like, they say DM advertising was a perm ban. Like, I got banned from 224J, his server. By the way, what's happened to 224J? He has not made any videos in a while. Well, he did, actually. He made the hit list video. But he doesn't make that many Entry Point videos anymore. I guess it's just because there's no more like entry point content coming out. And also we're gonna have to like speed run to get the most views. Like we're gonna have to speed run these heists on like Legend Loud or something. Or do you think they'll be like stealth only or loud only or something? Because I feel like they will.
Stealth only, the hit list.
Yeah, by the way, first loud only mission, so I guess that could be possible. Also, I'm having troubles logging into Roblox right now, but everybody's gonna have to speed run this. Whoa, Buster. Everybody is gonna have to speed run this to make a YouTube video on it, because everybody's gonna try to get the most views ASAP. How much do you think it will cost? More or less than a night heist? Like, yeah, I guess so. But I feel like it could be more. And I'm saving my Robux for this. I have like 500 Robux now, and I haven't spent it, which is odd because normally I'm like, I'm gonna save this for a big Game Pass, and then I just spend it all. But like, yeah, I think just in case, because Sish put a lot more in like work into this, a lot more work into probably put a lot more work into these rather than the night heists, just because they're remakes of the other heists, but in stealth only. And I feel like since there are these like all the other heists that are not essential to the story, like the aftermath heist, it's not essential to the story, but it ties into the story and the night heists. So they were loud and stealth only. Now, the kill house can be loud or stealth, but at that time, when Sish made the kill house, which was the first heist, Sish was probably thinking about how to make the game, not the entire story. Which is, just recently, Sish moved the kill house to the end of the story. And I think it's because, like, Unofficial said the theory was because it was, like, in the Freelancer's afterlife. But there's a whole story on that on his channel. Yeah, I saw that comment too. Probably to the Freelancer's grave, but there is a chance that Jackdaw died too. And I might be, but I made a very interesting comment on that video that suggests a theory. So basically, and it was on a different video, but basically, the Freelancer might have knocked out a lot of people or killed them. But here's the thing. If you play the story right, the Freelancer doesn't kill anyone other than in the Black Dusk. Right? I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking about it. But like, it depends on your playstyle. If you have played all of the heists without killing anybody, that could mean you didn't like do any major sins. I mean, you did steal, but you stole from an organization. So it might not be legal, but it's like morally okay if you're stealing something for the greater good, like Robin Hood. So that's why I think if you play the story right, the Freelancer didn't kill anyone. So that's why the Freelancer might not go to the bad place. And there could be like an aftermath DLC or something. I don't know, but Sish, if you are listening, probably not, because Sish probably has no idea who I am. You should make one. But since the Freelancer is also like robbing and doing the kill house in his afterlife, I think that he could have more. Like, there could be more heists. There could be afterlife heists. This would be like, it would kind of be beating a dead horse, aka making more money out of a dead game. But like, it's not a dead game. I meant a game that's been complete, is what I meant. Like, but Sish wouldn't do that. Sish is a good developer. But I'm just saying, it's weird because whenever a game is dead, I don't feel like, oh, I'm not going to play that game. It's dead. It's boring. Like Payday 2. It's a dead game, right? But I still play it. And I bought it in the Steam summer sale, so I just bought it. But yeah. So yeah. You stream games that are dead so you can revive them? Which ones do you stream? Oh yeah, I saw that you made a Gang Beast video. And Fortnite. Apparently all these Fortnite channels are getting like hundreds of views for doing some sort of montage of something. But I don't know. But anyway, that's the podcast. Go check out Uttermost. And if you're from Uttermost channel and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Because this is an Epic Entry Point podcast and an Epic Entry Point channel. And like this if you want more podcast episodes. Alright, I'll see. This has been the Iron Men podcast. And if you watch to the end, don't ask me why, just comment beef women. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later. Okay, goodbye.